Macro Eagle, a channel that focuses on macroeconomics and current trends. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. The Australian dollar has taken a hit in recent months and is now trading at 61 cents cross rate against the US dollar. Some of the current factors affecting this change is the strengthening US dollar, which is viewed as a safe haven in times of economic uncertainty. Upcoming tariffs on China, Mexico and Canada, and what the outcomes will be, together with sluggish economic growth in the past few quarters, as already mentioned in past episodes, are all contributing to the weakness. Also, Australia is blessed with commodities, so it is an export powerhouse in this respect, but there is a little less known issue when it comes to importation. Australia literally imports every single product you can imagine, so the costs rise automatically on their own without factoring in inflation due to the weak dollar, which ironically fuels inflation upwards. This then feeds into the consumer side of the economy, which is already not performing well. The Reserve Bank of Australia will have its hands tied trying to balance inflation risks with the cost of living relief, adding the weak dollar into the mix. So you can see managing a country like Australia is complicated, as you have counter forces trying to destabilise the work that the RBA has done to lower inflation. But almost all job growth has come from government employment. It would make more sense that the RBA communicates with the government to both synchronise their plans to keep unemployment at a respectable level and reduce inflation. Reduction in immigration and federal spending has to be on the table come the next election. To the UK now. Similar to Australia, the pound has been battered in the recent period with the weakening of her currency. Mainstream economic media say that the cause is related to lack of business confidence within the UK economy and newly regulated policies that enhance workers' rights, such as zero-day contracts, are preventing business from hiring. Others suggest Brexit as the culprit to the weakness, where UK companies can't source employees and export to the European Union as easily as years gone by. The euro is also falling against the dollar, and they are even in worse conditions, with Germany already in recession, so it is hardly strength that the UK needs to cling on to. The truth in the matter is that the structure of the UK economy has fundamentally changed. As the chart shows, the gap between exports and imports has grown considerably in the last 30 years, and highlights that the UK was a manufacturing powerhouse, but less so these days. However, there are still gem companies such as Rolls-Royce that are world leaders in their respective field. Plus, the hyper-financialisation and heavy reliance of the finance industry has destroyed industries, particularly in northern England. Think about it. What major city in the world has a city within a city to protect certain members of the society? I'll let you think about that. Still, the UK remains an advanced economy that pioneered the Industrial Revolution, has the luxury of speaking English as its native tongue, so it will continue to play a role in the global economy going forward. Which role and how important, it remains to be seen. On to the United States now. On the flip side to the Aussie and the UK quagmire, the US economy is firing in the right direction. Unemployment rate fell to 4.1% in December, together with non-farm payroll number, the highest ever at 159,536 jobs created, plus retail sales running at 3.8% growth rate year on year, shows that the US is in a remarkable shape so far as we head into 2025. Dollar strength is playing into which this pulls the economic magnet towards the US and capital flows. Still, that doesn't mean there's nothing to be concerned about. A 10-year US bond rate approaching 5%, auto delinquencies rising to a 15-year high not seen since the global financial crisis levels. Also add the tariff implications to future growth and inflation means a small amount of skepticism is valid when analysing the so-called bulletproof US economy. Earnings seasons start in mid-January, and as the earnings dashboard shows, there is a lot of tech-oriented expectations of further growth to push the markets higher, as the US citizen tend to have a greater concentration of wealth in shares rather than in other investments. Well, that's it, people, for this episode. Many thanks for watching. If you enjoy the content and like my work and want to support me, buy my book titled Getting Ahead in the Age of Inflation. It covers all the topics I generally mention and the main economic systems and schools of thought in a short form format. All details are in the video description. Once again, thanks, and Eagle out.